Viktor Hovland is a Norwegian professional golfer who competes on the PGA Tour. Hovland was born on September 18, 1997 in Norway. He became the first Norwegian to win on the PGA Tour at the 2020 Puerto Rico Open and on the European Tour after he won the 2018 US Amateur. He also won the 2018 US Amateur at the 2021 BMW International Open. At the Mayakoba Golf Classic in 2020 and 2021, Hovland won for the second time on the PGA Tour and for the third time overall. Hovland attended Oklahoma State University, where he was a member of the golf team. Hovland was victorious at the Norwegian Amateur Golf Championship in the year 2014. He competed as an amateur at the 2018 Emirates Australian Open and tied for the 13th position in the overall standings. Since Matt Kuchar in 1998, he is the only other golfer to win the low amateur honors at both the Masters and the US Open within the same season. He did so this year. The Ben Hogan Award, given to the finest college player in the United States, went to him in the 2019. He was the recipient of this honor in the 2019. The Norwegian golfer Viktor Hovland won the Hero World Challenge for the second year in a row on the final day of the competition that took place on Sunday. Behind successfully defending his title in Albany, Bahamas, he became just the second player in the world after Tiger Woods to accomplish this feat. The young man, now 25, has had a successful career and accomplished a great deal in a relatively short amount of time. He is the first golfer in the history of the sport to ever win both of the low-key amateur prizes at the Masters tournament and the United States Open in the same season. Hovland began his career as a professional golfer in the 2019, 1 week after winning the US Open. At the 2019 Travelers Championship, he made his first appearance competing as a member of the PGA Tour. Because of his performance in the 2019 Albertsons Boys Open, in which he finished in a tie for second place, he was able to earn a spot on the PGA Tour for the 2019 and 2020 season. After winning the Puerto Rico Open in February 2020, Hovland became the first Norwegian player ever to accomplish this feat. His second victory on the PGA Tour came at the Mayakoba Golf Classic in December of the year 2020, an outstanding accomplishment for someone who just started professional 3 years ago at the age of 24. Hovland is the most successful golfer to have come out of Norway. He is a brilliant iron player, a constant top finisher, and a putter. Besides golf, Hovland's other source of income is enormous quantities of money that's made from the social media posts, particularly on Instagram, where he has a significant number of followers. With a net worth of approximately $9 million, Viktor Hovland is brand ambassador for several companies, including American International Technology Corporation, Pareto Securities, and American Sports Manufacturing Company. Finding out what he spends his money on is proving to be more difficult than I had anticipated. Stillwater, Oklahoma is where the Norwegian golfer who identifies as a devout Christian and takes great pride in his faith calls home. According to our sources, he makes an effort to keep the details of his life outside of the golf a secret. Since he is not officially married and is not committed to any one person, girls can feel free to pursue him. Hovland is a huge fan of the metal music, and his favorite bands include System of a Down, Metallica, and Tool, even though he doesn't appear to be one. Hovland is a huge fan of the sport of football. Viktor Hovland's net worth. Despite barely turning professional in 2019, Hovland has already amassed a net worth that's somewhere between $12 and $15 million. Hovland has had a somewhat brief but rather lucrative golfing career up until this point, and he is not even close to being halfway through it at this point. According to the sources, Hovland receives a yearly salary that is set at $210,000. According to several estimates, he has raked in about $10 million in earnings, with the PGA circuit contributing $7.5 million to his total and the European Tour contributing close to $2 million. Recently, he triumphed at the Hero World Challenge, a competition with a prize pool of $3.5 million. The winnings totaled $1 million. Viktor Hovland has formed relationships with well-known brands such as Cisco and Ping, as well as the clothing company J. Landberg. Additionally, it's believed that he serves as the brand ambassador for Lexus. Although not much is known about the Hovland's automobile collection, it's speculated that he travels to all PGA tournaments in Lexus. Residences and real estate. Stillwater, located in Oklahoma, is home to Hovland's primary abode. At Karsten Creek, he works out with other members of his team. Family. Hovland arrived in the world on September 18, 1997 in the Norwegian capital of the Oslo. When he first started playing golf with his father, the young boy was 11 years old. In the United States in 2018, he earned his first trophy competing as an amateur. Soon after, he made history by being the first person from Norway to win on the PGA Tour. At the Puerto Rico Open in 2020, he was triumphant and took first place. The 2021 BMW International Open was the first tournament on the European Tour that he won. A successful year for Hovland. After a slow start to the season, Hovland got off to a strong start by finishing in the top 5 in the Abu Dhabi HSBC Championship that was held in January on the European Tour. The next week, he took first place at the Dubai Desert Classic. After shooting 66 in the final round, the competition was decided by a sudden death playoff. He shot a birdie in the sudden death playoff to take out the Richard Bland and win the match. With this victory, he moved up to a career-high ranking of number 3 in the standings. At the Albany Golf Club in the Bahamas, Hovland successfully defended his Hero World Challenge title by claiming victory over the Scottish Scheffler. The next competition that Hovland and Viktor will participate in the inaugural Hero Cup, which will take place in the Abu Dhabi. The Abu Dhabi Golf Club will be the location of the competition, which will take place from January 13 and 15. There will be a total 20 people competing, split evenly between 2 teams, Team Europe and Team Great Britain and Ireland. The Ryder Cup will be captained by the Luke Donald, along with an additional captain who will be appointed. Francesco Molinari will serve as captain of the team, representing continental Europe, while Tommy Fleetwood will lead the team representing Great Britain and Ireland. There will be 1 round of the foursome matches, 1 round of the 4 balls matches, and 1 round of singles ties. And Donald will be positioned inside the ropes to direct play throughout each of these rounds. This is the end of our today's video. Do you like it? Post your feedback in our comment section below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates.